And we start streaming. Yes, going live. Day one journey, episode 747. Ching. Yes. And today I want to talk about this. Let it happen versus make it happen. Well, I think a few weeks ago, a friend of mine asked me, what is my philosophy? Let it happen or make it happen? Well, if I have to choose, yes, I'll say make it happen. This I create my life. Like I'm in control in my life. I want to make things. Like I don't want like to be in the waiting business. Like for example, yeah. Like I don't want to sit and wait for things to change. I want to change them. I want to change them. I think that I can change them. So zooming out with a bigger perspective, I want to make things happen. Full stop. But on a specific cases, it may change. On a specific with specific things that I want, specific things that I'm battling with myself, with other people, things that I want to accomplish. It can change. Meaning, I can strategize to wait. Sometimes I would do something, and then I let it sink. For example, I say something to a person. Let's say I want to influence someone. So I can sort of push them to make a decision, but I can also ask them a sticky question, a question that will circulate in their mind, and then maybe they will get to the conclusion or to the decision that maybe I wanted them to get to. So this is also let it happen. So I'm not saying for me it's making it happen on any case, in any context, whatever happens. No. It still depends on the context. So without the context, zooming out, thinking generally about life, I make it happen. Yes, I'm in the execution business. I want to wake up in the morning and do something. And as I was sharing with you before, I like to focus on the area that I can control. Yes. And this is where I make things happen. So I'm excited about making things happen. Overall, I want to make things happen, but when it comes down to specific cases, specific goals, ambitions, situations, I have no problem sitting and waiting, but strategically. Some things take time, so I utilize my patience and I can wait. But overall, I want to make it happen. Yes, overall, I don't want to just sit and wait for things to magically, come together. Maybe tomorrow I'll share with you a specific example, but today I just wanted to share with you this, I guess, big idea. I wouldn't necessarily call this make it happen like a philosophy of mine. I'm not sure I would label this philosophy. It's just what I want. I want to be in the execution business. I want to do things. I know that I control my life. I also know that I don't control it 100%. Of course, there's nature, there's other people. I don't control that. But I have control over myself. I want to master myself. For me, mastering myself is true power. So I'm working on myself. And yes, I want to make things happen. I want to make things happen. And for that, I'm working on myself all the time. I'm developing the skills, the discipline, the habits, the routines that help me do what I want to do. Or in other words, make things happen. And still, I emphasize, because sometimes when even I talk to some close friends of mine, they think that I will always push something. No, I will do it strategically. Sometimes it's not effective to push something. So I, like a person, or, so let's say I have a conversation with a friend, and I think I know what's best for them, and well, I know that it's just an assumption. So I won't necessarily like push them. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. It just depends. It depends on the context. So I'm adjusting myself. I'm not always pushing. Not myself and not other people. So I can sit there and let it happen. It might be a good strategy sometimes, but it depends. But overall, in my life, I want to make things happen. See you tomorrow.